We've been investors with Community Loan Fund for more than 30 years. Originally, we were attracted to its support for first-time home ownership. We liked the fact that they provided funding and also that they helped new homeowners get the success they were looking for.
I am president of the Board of Trustees of Historic Cherry Hill, a historic house museum located on South Pearl Street in Albany South End. Many years ago, the Community Loan Fund loaned money to Cherry Hill to support our ongoing restoration project. Another board member mentioned that she was an investor in the Community Loan Fund, and that piqued my interest. I did some research and learned how flexible it is. Also, I believe in the community projects they choose to support. I believe it is important to support those living in underprivileged circumstances to improve their lives, which in turn benefits society as a whole. Investing in the Community Loan Fund is one way I can help. That's why I decided to become an investor in the Community Loan Fund.
And I first became familiar with the Community Loan Fund about 10 years ago. The nonprofit that I worked for at the time was a borrower. I got to know the loan fund staff, who were incredibly supportive in helping me, a relatively new business manager, manage that loan and even apply for new ones. I was so appreciative of their technical assistance and guidance. I grew to respect and admire the loan fund's mission, and 3 years ago I became a member of its lending committee. I learned firsthand the depth and breadth of the community served by the Community Loan Fund, and truly came to appreciate how CDFIs are instrumental in revitalizing neighborhoods and supporting minority and women-owned businesses, as well as countless nonprofit organizations. Earlier this year, I became an investor in the Community Loan Fund. It became clear to me early in the COVID-19 pandemic that access to capital was going to be an enormous concern for nonprofits and women and minority-owned businesses, and that traditional banks, even smaller community banks, were not going to be a realistic resource for those businesses, the ones that make up the backbone of our communities. CDFIs are more important than ever and support a diverse tapestry of people and industries, from entrepreneurs, affordable housing, childcare, and even arts organizations. I'm so proud that my small but personally significant investment will help expand access for low-income and disadvantaged households and business owners to capital that is not available to them through traditional lenders. My journey from borrower to investor has come full circle.
Well, first I want to say that we've been investors since 2003, and we were drawn to the fund because it's obvious that the mission of the fund is to assist deserving people who are either immigrants or low-income people of color to have a dignified way to live in the local communities. And the fact that the loan fund supports minority people through money, but not just money, by providing also training and background support to ensure that whatever business they attempt to set up is successful, is what really makes a huge difference as far as we're concerned.
I'm continually surprised at the way the fund keeps broadening the range of its programs while maintaining its focus on its core mission. It's far more than a bank. Its various components continue to add to the support for entrepreneurs, and this is truly an impressive addition to their arsenal.
We're very excited to be able to support the efforts that are so needed and productive that the Loan Fund does by helping entrepreneurs and not-for-profits overcome obstacles that they encounter in distressed neighborhoods and make a difference by creating jobs. By creating jobs for people who have not had the opportunities of education and employment that many of us have had, and that they've been left out of. We're especially excited and enthusiastic about employee ownership. That's a huge help for people.
You know, the Community Loan Fund is really making a difference in the inequality that exists, one small business at a time. And we feel both delighted and privileged to be part of this effort, and we encourage other people to get involved as well.
It's very rewarding to be involved with the Community Loan Fund.